Most people don't fail because they're incapable, they fail because they're comfortable. The path of least resistance is natural. It feels safe, it feels familiar, it feels easy. But the path of greatest resistance is transformational. Comfort, that'll keep you alive. Challenge makes you powerful. And development has always belonged to those willing to carry the weight. Today, tonight, I'm gonna show you why comfort is silently stealing your future and why the hardest path is the only one that builds real power. As human beings, we're biologically wired for comfort. I mean, not for success, not growth, not greatness. We're wired to be comfortable. The brain is literally designed to conserve energy, to avoid pain. We need to minimize our risk and we have to seek efficiency. And that's not the motivation talking, that's just our survival wiring. It's the way we're made since when survival was the only goal. Thousands of years ago, if you wasted energy, you died. If you took unnecessary risk, you died. If you chased discomfort, you died. The person who walked the less, fought the less, risked the less, conserved more, they lived longer. So the brain learned one rule: do whatever keeps me safe, warm, fed, and breathing. That became your default operating system. The problem? We don't live in survival-based world anymore. We live in a performance-based world, result-based world, skill-based world. It's discipline-based world. Nobody's paying you to survive. Nobody's rewarding you for being comfortable. And no one is promoting you for playing it safe. You don't get ahead by staying alive. You get ahead by producing. Survival instincts don't build success. They build procrastination. They build excuses, overthinking, comfort loops. It's like a dependency and a stagnation in your life. Survival says get rest instead of get grinding. Play it safe instead of betting on yourself. Survival tells you scroll instead of studying. Watch instead of building. Wait instead of starting. Survival says you can always do it tomorrow. And tomorrow becomes 3 years, 5 years, maybe 10. Performance requires a different operating system. Performance says do the work when you're tired, learn when it's uncomfortable, invest when it's the scariest. And you lead when it's heavy and you show up when nobody's watching. Performance tells you, I don't care how you feel, you must execute. Because feelings don't build empires, feelings don't build legacies, feelings don't change bloodline. This is why most people stay stuck. Not because they're dumb, not because they're lazy, not because of their lack of opportunity. No. They're just listening to the wrong voice. The survival voice, the one that says, relax, you deserve it. You know that voice that says, don't take that risk? The one that says, that's just too much work. You're doing enough already. Yeah, that voice. That voice will keep you alive, but it will never push you to being great. And that's the real trap. Comfort feels like peace, but it produces poverty. Comfort feels safe, but it keeps you small. Comfort feels easy, but it steals your future. You want to know the truth? Greatness is built in opposition to your biology. Your brain says stop, your vision says go. Your body says rest, your purpose says get on the move. Your fear tells you to hide, and your destiny tells you to stand up. Survival is just a way to keep you breathing. Performance is how we'll build our legacy. We need to understand that comfort doesn't ruin your life fast, it ruins it quietly. It doesn't crash your future in just one day. It erodes it and wears it down over time. You don't just wake up broke overnight. You wake up broke after 10 years of I'll start this soon. I'll get to it eventually. You don't wake up unhealthy or weak. You wake up unhealthy after years of just not being disciplined. You don't wake up unfulfilled suddenly. You wake up one morning realizing that your life has passed you by while you were waiting. Comfort is patient, it's slow, it's subtle, and that's why it wins. Comfort never looks dangerous. It looks responsible, it looks reasonable. Comfort looks like the mature thing to do, to understand when it starts to look like we're waiting instead of taking the actions we should be taking. We're constantly making plans but never executing. We're watching things happen around us instead of building things of our own. We're talking instead of doing. Comfort tells you, let me get a little more prepared first. Let me wait until it slows down. Maybe get my money right first. Let me get my time together first. And it's all a trap. There's no perfect time. There's only right now. Comfort doesn't say quit. It says, just hold off for a minute. And tomorrow will always feel safer. Tomorrow is just more responsible because you'll be well rested. Tomorrow fits because I can plan. Then, like I said before, it turns into 1, 3, 5, 10 years. And all this has done is made you not achieve your goal, but you don't feel like a failure. It feels like a relief. You come home tired, you sit down, you tell yourself, I deserve this. I worked hard today. I'll buckle down tomorrow. And you might deserve rest, but you do not deserve stagnation. Rest and recovery is not the same as comfort, which is avoidance. There's a difference.